afternoon from whatever part of the world you're watching us. And this afternoon, today, Friday, is a mixture of weather here in the USA, specifically in the Garden State, New Jersey. My name is Arcadio Guerrero, 1141 YouTube. And this afternoon, we're going to comment about the awful packet snatching or robbery that ensued in that happened to Rocaro in when she was with Marwa in the capital city of Kenya. It is sad. It is very sad to see that Kenya is development so fast, but the government had not invest into professional policemen and into um, recruit more policemen for the protection of the citizen of Kenya, and also um, tourists who are attracted by Kenya and by specifically 100% by the phenomenon of I am Marwa and the way that he handled his channel and YouTube. He is one of the best YouTuber in Africa right now. There is many, but Kenya is in the map because of Marwa and all those who has learned from him the the key to master the uh, the YouTube channels and know how to swim or navigate in the internet and so on. So going back to Rocaro, I believe that Marwa had to make a stop, make a assessment, be more secretive when he gonna move, what city that he gonna be, and also as a Kenyan, he was supposed to enlighten his wife and tell her or warn her about the impending situation that happened in the capital city, and also all the other YouTubers who are of Team Marwa that they have gone to the capital city of Kenya, and they know that they are pickpocket. They are people who put you some chemical on you, befriendly you, and all of a sudden they spray something on you, on the individual, according with what Mayugno and Mayugno, Seyu the Traveler, and Mr. And all of the those YouTuber of Team Marwa who had gone to the capital city of Kenya. They know, and it is very detrimental for Kenya, and this will discourage the people from going to Kenya and even to visit Marwa, because practically where Marwa live in Nyabohanse is a small village, but we also have seen how in the last month, or in the beginning of this month, in the first 15 day of this month, um, Kennedy the Remedy was assaulted. He was almost killed, but nobody has commented about it of the YouTuber, either being a secret or a hush hush secret. that this dangerous situation is happening, and that gonna be that happened to Kennedy was supposed to be, because what happened to Kennedy, the remedy, the big fish, it was something that was supposed before Marwa happened. This happened before Marwa left to the capital city of of uh, of Kenya. I believe that the authorities had to get proactive in protecting the uh, the YouTuber, and also the YouTubers had to be more secretive in the way that they handle, the way that they transport themselves, with whom do they comment about their intake of money, because everybody knows that many of them have been monetized, and $300 in Kenya or $500 in Kenya is a huge amount of money that can make anybody, even a neighbor, to go and wear a mask or pay to a hoodlum from another town or from another part of Kenya, and insure them or instigate them to attack those YouTubers. Mayugno had to be alert. Number one, let me see. Also, all of them had to be. Burundian traveler had to be alert too, because the thing is getting out of hand. And one of these days we're gonna hear about a tragedy. And I talked about it before, when the people in Yabohan said that the reactors started to suggest or to get too personal in their attack, and presenting amount of money, the money intake. For example, I am Nasto. A few months ago, he started to publish how much money that he make. I think that that is a mistake, a bigger mistake that he have made in his life, and anybody in this business, because you don't publish how much money do you make in a month or in a week, because this will entice the friend of the enemy of of the YouTubers in Kenya, will entice them to attack them and to break into their home. Kennedy the remedy, first victim. Second victim, Ro Caro, the fiance of Ayam Marwa. I believe that something very, very, very bad will ensue over there in Kenya, because the authorities are not taking seriously many of the requests made by the YouTubers seeking protection from the authority. I hope, and it's my intention through this video, that the authority in Kenya and the YouTuber get some protection from the authorities, and that they be more secretive. Big mistake by Rokaro, big mistake by Marwa. Marwa is a high top class YouTuber to be hanging around with a woman, number one, who is not a Kenyan, and that she don't know that the street of Kenya, and Marwa feel comfortable in the street of Kenya, and even himself is a target in that case. Thank God that that pocketbook, that bag was just ripped off of her hand. If he were something tightened, that man dragged that woman to death. Thank God. Thank God that the money and the paper can be recuperated. And I hope that this gentleman or this gentleman no, that rat be captured and castrated in order not to reproduce himself because people like that is not, and excuse my French, my truthfulness. People like that, we should not allow them to reproduce because they will destroy the society anywhere in the world, not only in Kenya. I believe that Marwa had to be more secretive when he going to move, when he going to the bank. Stop saying I do this, I do this, I invest that, I receive that, that costs me that. Don't. You don't have to give that information to nobody but to the authorities when you are reporting your taxes. It's the same, like I say, with this second YouTuber who is getting momentum. I am Nasto, that he published that. Also, we hear in this week that in the house of Uncle Mo, somebody was trying to break in the house of Uncle Mo. So, even though Uncle Mo have security and have cameras and everything, and Marwa has camera and everything, Nasto also have camera and everything, but they don't have protection. They don't have all the way when you're going to move to the town, go with 2 or 3 people. Work one behind. And I remember when the party was made that somebody who is part of the security of the governor of one of the locality in Yabohanse was giving tips to Marwa. But it seemed to me like these tips that security lady who worked for the government give to Marwa, one through one ear and one to the other. She said, when you go to a place, do not go just presenting your chest in front of everybody. She said it. Go with 4 or 5 people. And when you go, or somebody come to you, these people have to make like a ring around you. And when somebody gonna take a trip, I am not a personality, but when I gonna take a trip to my country, I do not tell nobody. I tell my family 2 or 3 days before I go over there, and even 24 hours. Because sometimes the family themselves lose their tongue and they tell, or a friend tell a friend. And this is how the criminals are attacking the people in Yabohanse, the YouTuber. And the YouTuber had to get together in that because those criminals will come back for more. And you guys have to be ready because those guys will come back. Marwa had to be ready because those guys gonna come back. And they're gonna come back for him. And I hope that this time it was just a pocketbook snatch. But the next time they're gonna use weapons. This is my assessment about it. And I hope they don't ensure a tragedy. And please, 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 please stop saying when you're gonna take a trip, where are you going, what hotel you go, what city you going, at what time you're gonna reach, and in what place you are. Do it, and if you're gonna do it alive, Don't tell the time, but you have to be aware not to upload the video the same day and the same hour, because it's good to upload the video because it's give you a lot of like. And when it is alive, like this one that I'm doing now, but I am alone in some place, but somebody might be watching this and taking tip. Right now, I know that there are people. I'm in my job. I'm in my break. But right now, there are people watching what I'm saying over here. So if they watching me, they can watch anybody. So I hope that everything be okay, that just was a scare, and that this criminal being caught. I had seen Marwa upload a picture of the criminal. He also had the license plate of the motorbike, something that the authority has to take care of. And also, like many people are saying over there, Marwa had to offer a reward. He had money to offer a reward in Kenyan shilling or in dollar. I'm sure that if he offer in dollar, the next day he have the guy, as many Nyabo Hansen and YouTubers are saying. So happy Friday for all of you. I hope that in the future, we, the followers of Marwa, and get to know what happened to Marwa father. Marwa father is out of the equation. We don't hear about Marwa father since the accident. And we pray that everything be all right with them. And God bless you all. And happy Friday from New Jersey. My name is Arcadio Guerrero 1141. I don't take for granted that any of you in Yabo Hanse or anywhere in the world, for a fact, will subscribe to my channel. But if you want to do it, you do it. I take it. It is free. It don't cost you a penny. As I support many of you, it don't gonna cost you a dime, a shilling, a Kenyan shilling would not cost to any of you to subscribe to my channel, including you, Marwa. Happy Friday and take care. Bye.